Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a second while we get set up here. Also ping beautiful people over in the Discord as well. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday and has had a wonderful week so far. Wonderful, wonderful. Cool. Noke, Tommy, welcome in guys, how are you all? Today I would like to fill the space that developed here at the end of yesterday's episode. The city has a small amount of industrial demand, and I'd love some industrial side highway stuff here. Well, rail side stuff rather. It's sort of near the highway, I suppose. But first of all, it's Google Earth, everyone. It's Google Earth. So I thought we'd track the rail yard out of Tampa, and looks like we've got some commercial / more industrial stuff here. This is really what I'm looking for, right? This. Oh, look at that. Oh, can I do that? Is that abandoned? Can I get a street view there? Is that abandoned rail coming into an industrial area? I mean, it looks active. Doesn't look disused or overgrown particularly, does it? There's businesses working here. Flopsky, EMB, Marcus, Miss Waldo, Minor, Laura Sita, J-Lam, welcome in guys, how are you all? Okay, well I think we'll do this then, right? And then here we've got Odyssey Manufacturing, which doesn't have a street view, does it? No, that's fine. Okay, that's definitely a point of inspiration. Oh, Logan Lumber Company. I didn't even notice this when I was doing the lumberyard, you know? Well, we have a lumberyard nearby, so maybe we'll use this as well. It's just stacks of lumber in a chain-linked fence yard. Yes, please, everyone. With a tree line. This build was made for me. My word. Isn't that amazing? Literally tailor-made. Perfect. All right. We'll do that as well then. All right. Okay. That's pretty much perfect inspiration for today then. Exactly what we need. It could be an active underused rail. We've got a lot of that in my town. That's right next to Euroball City, the best Cuban sandwich I've ever had while you were there, really. Track on the road looks a bit suspicious. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does. Okay. Let's dig out some warehouse assets. Might even go down the route of static ploppables for this as well. That's... I could bob that actually, but we'll keep searching. A little bit too big. Maybe some of the ones we've already used actually. They just kind of work for this generic warehouse vibe. Joe's Industrial. I have a few of these in. Looks like the rail gets used occasionally. Logan is a great name for a lumber company. Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? That's a very good observation. So let's use the surface painter. And then I can just mark out where this build is going to run to. And then we'll do that processing or manufacturing plant, whatever it was next door to the lumberyard. Let's take a bit of tendril. I've reinstalled CS2 on a new drive as well, so all of my settings have changed and all of my hotkeys have gone. I'm actually quite devastated. Let's leave a little bit of a border between residential and this log yard here. So, a subsidiary site of the main log yard down the road, right? Maybe they're leasing this out separately. Just gives ourselves a general shape. And we've got some fun terrain here too. How's the music, by the way, guys? Do you need me to knock it down? Is it too much? The radio is on in the game. You're going to need to make a Florida trip for research. I don't think I could handle Florida's humidity, to be honest. I think I struggle. Would like to come to America. But if I do go, it's likely to be West Coast, I think. If not New York City. I want this road, or building rather, facing this way. But does it load faster now? Music is fine. No, it was more to clear the C drive up, because CS2 is just insanely massive. I was like, I need the drive back, so I just put it on the other SSD that's got like 500 gig free. But yeah, should have backed up the settings file, everyone. So don't do what I did. So it's fun. The 42 bases for build 42 video went out today as well. If you haven't seen that, that was an awful lot of fun to put together. So just start shaping the yard. Get some of that chain link fencing as well. Greetings from... What flag is that? Is that Bangladesh? I think. Is it Mdai? Hello as well, mate. Welcome to the stream. You can go to Florida in the winter. Is it not one of those places that's just permanently grim though? Like, is Florida winter just like 30 degrees? Or something insane? Yeah, what I'd love to do actually here is some little well-trodden pathways of people walking back and to from the main street. Make a gap in these houses for that. That'll be quite a nice little feature. Let's do a different sort of shape here as well. This really sounds like Sims music too, doesn't it? This is like straight from the Sims 3 soundtrack, this song. It is Bangladesh, wonderful. That was quite good flag knowledge, that, wasn't it? Let's bring in a little feathered bit of sand here now as well on the edge using mountain brush. 2, I think I like, isn't it? Yeah, this one. The one with all the tendrils on it is quite tidy. And then we saw in that warehouse in Florida as well that there's some like smaller, just look like covers for the timber, I suppose, to protect them from the elements. So need to find a nice little covered shelter asset I could possibly use for that. What's my toggle whiteness hotkey set to? There we go, just turn it off. Sorry for blinding you, everyone. Yes. I just need a cover. Maybe one of these, but we'll get the static ploppable instead. I think they're oil storage, aren't they? It's pretty much that, wasn't it? That was basically what was out in the lumberyard. What is that for reference? Industrial ore storage, okay. We'll line a few of these up against the back fence, and then we can get into some prop work here. Use 2 of them. Thank you for 47 you already being here as well, by the way. Only 10 minutes in, I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying Kokomo on the channel. It's been an absolute pleasure to build so far. I mean, the terrain's still messing about there, isn't it? Let's just flatten that down, because I don't want floating props, really. Let's make sure that's all on the same contour. Especially this little square space, too. Might be nice to actually keep the land embanked just slightly against that square space there. Just so the fence is down. And then leave the rest of the land around it slightly up. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hey Stephanie, how are you? Welcome to the stream. And then Lotso timber, essentially. I'm not really after the raw log here, though. I want the, these things. Timber piles. Let's fill our little outdoor storage here. A really fun little prop focus stream, this one. Little portal about here. I do need to make a collection, really, of my favourite industrial props. How's the week been thus far, Egg? It's been good, Bobsky. We're having like insane growth on the channel at the minute. We're nearly at 2,000 new subscribers in 2 weeks. Yeah, because of the Zomboid stuff. So yeah, I've just been thoroughly enjoying seeing that growth, really. Life has been good. Went to the gym this morning. Had a little solo TRX session since the instructor is away. Though she was kind enough to lend me a set of straps, which was very nice of her. Yeah, came home, started recording the next Noob's Guide episode. Video went out today. Stream tonight. Yeah, all good. All fun. Okay, so just to glance back to Tampa here. These rows of timber aren't really that deep, are they? It's just like... Looks like they've got sheeting on them, doesn't it? Like a plastic wrap around them. Some of them are opened and some of them aren't. Can we maybe get a better street view from the entrance road? Yeah, they're wrapped in like tarpaulin, aren't they? Although they're more stacked high, aren't they, than wide? Yeah, they're quite stacked up. Okay. That's fine. Can do that. Let's definitely get that visual going from the front road, right? So we'll do... Yeah, and then we'll turn on snap to the surface of an object. And then we can do some piles here as well. Imagine how many animal pens you could build with this timber. Well, actually, on the episode I recorded today, I went back to dismantle the log storage units in the log yard in Rosewood. I'm like, oh my god, so much wood. Actual goated tip. Stream times are perfect for me. I can have my tea while watching and plenty of time to game after. You was early on Tuesday. I thought they both 6 starts. Yeah, so normally they are at 6 PM UK. But I'll move them a few hours earlier occasionally, so different people can hang out. Or normally 6 PM UK. Yeah, every Tuesday and Thursday we're here. But might sometimes be 4 PM or 1 PM at the earliest, but I don't tend to do the afternoon streams anymore. That looks so good, doesn't it? Really like that. Let's break it with some barriers. Let's have some here. I'll actually just use the push single placement for this. We'll get a sign. It was something wood, wasn't it? Ollywood or Oilywood? The signage. Yeah, this one. Oh, we can hear the train going past. Doesn't that look cool? Really love that. Hey Academic, how's it going, mate? Yeah, my feed is now all Zomboid videos and I can't even play the game. It's devastating news, Flosky. Hopefully soon. They've really done such a good job of Build 42. It's just so much fun to play. I haven't had a game update / launch hit as hard as Build 42 has in... But I don't know. What was the last game I really enjoyed? Maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, probably. Or Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. It's so much fun. Like, they really nailed it. Just wonder if we can use some piles here. Because they might fit the terrain quite nicely. That corner's not perfectly flat there, is it? Let's bring that down. There we go. I was thinking something of like a sawdust pile, but would you really leave sawdust exposed to rain? I don't think you would you? Just piled out like that? I'm not sure. Bring a barn in here, because it actually comes with some of the wood props on it. And then we'll get some of those rows that we saw. Let's do... let's say 5 meters apart. And I might even double stack some of these as well. I like the Thursdays, it's on my quiet work days, so I can watch listen while I do boring spreadsheets. I'm here in the US, so it starts at 11. What are the spreadsheets about, Laura? I guess a spreadsheet is only as interesting as what the spreadsheet's about, isn't it? Let me just have a little sip of my water here as well. Do you get Tetris syndrome with Zomboid? Like walking past a building and mentally evaluating it as a base? Yeah. Yeah, you tend to do that. Especially all the unassuming buildings. They can be a lot of fun. Question, can you find survivors like NPCs? So not yet. NPCs are planned for build 43 in the next update. But there are mods that add bandits. So if you want to play Walking Dead style, potentially running into Negan's gang, you can mod it in. But not currently, not officially. That is the next update. They're gonna come. Was that double stacked sensibly? Oh, no, it just ignored it, didn't it? Yes, it did. Let me delete them then. I won't double stack these ones. I'll just leave the ones over at front gate stacked up, I think. I'd really love a forklift for a yard like this. Might have to see if there's a little prop vehicles pack on Paradox mods. Should they leave sawdust exposed to rain? No. Do they? Yes. Yeah, I can imagine it would probably ruin its quality, right? You start getting mold growing in it and stuff. Doesn't seem like a material that would be much use when it's saturated, would it? Maybe we'll have someone who works at a lumber mill in the chat. Highly unlikely, but there's always a chance. Law things, budget things, this and that. They won't buy us software that stacks what we need here in the law mines, so I get to track it myself. Would the software eliminate your job or just make your job easier? Hey Adam, finally caught a live stream. Nice to have you here, mate. Thank you for clicking and joining us. Right, we're just taking some inspired lumberyard detailing from Tampa at the minute. Which is turning out really nicely. I actually love this. I think forestry is definitely the most aesthetic industry, isn't it? To put together. Start bringing in some different variations of stacks here. Maybe some stuff along here. I think as well further down the road from where we are in Google Earth, there's an enterprise lot as well, like the admin storage end of enterprise. So that could be a pretty cool thing to do over here as well by the tracks. Okay, so those cones are just going to guide vehicles in. Speaking of vehicles, I would like probably flatbed trucks here, right? Knowing the lawyers I work with, my job is safe. Glad to hear that, Laura. Hey, Egg, how's it going? I just got back from paintball. So much fun. Very nice, Adzi. I've actually never been paintballing. I'd love to go. But yeah, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. It's tight for these trucks to turn around in here, isn't it? But we'll have to deal with it. And then just want like maybe the pickup trucks. Maybe one of these knocking about in the yard. And then I could just put a log loader in here. It's not logs though, is it? It's planks. I suppose they could still pick them up, couldn't they? I suppose that'll still work. Okay. I'll put that there, and its front end. But I'm just going to move these planks back a little bit. There we go. And this is in place of a forklift, but that'll have to do. Is that how it goes together? A little bit closer maybe? Looks a bit far apart there, doesn't it? Make this fence much more overgrown as well. I'm also planning that pathway as well, which I want. Will be coming up this side. I can confirm, lawyers hate spreadsheets. Paintball tip, conserve ammo by stabbing enemies with a paintbrush, says EMB. Surprising they don't have a little forklift or something, those things are ubiquitous. Yes, they're pretty much everywhere, aren't they? Imagine Paradox Mods probably has a little vehicles pack. Right, so let's bring this up around the edge. Got 69 people here, which is nice. Thank you for joining me over here. Then get rid of them. And that one there too. Then I'd like you to just mooch up here. I'll probably just keep it that one, to be honest. Just like it's a little shortcut workers are taking through here. Let's bring the strength up. I wish I could show markers in surface painter mode. Okay, let's remove that. Sweet. I think I'll just have some forest here. Hey, miner. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button, of course. Are you excited about Man United this year? Yes and no. I think if they get Belabor and Lewis Hall, or Lewis Skelly in, I'd be happy with the window, but it's just another classic Glazer window again. But also I'm sympathetic to the fact it's Ineos trying to sort out the finances, so it's a difficult one. So yes, because if we're going to carry the form on we were in last season, it's happy days indeed. We'll probably be in a title race, but there's a ton of change in the Premier League this year. So I'd be surprised if anyone but Arsenal won it again. But you never know. A little bit is the answer, basically, sort of. Maybe, yeah, maybe excited. The next development will kick in here, which is going to be separated again by this fencing, probably down to this road now. We might make this the enterprise admin, essentially. Let's get loads of dust as well between the rail and the road. Love to see a cargo train pass through here. Try to keep an eye out for one. Need an alligator pond. Need to get some animal props. But yes, you're right. Hi from Buenos Aires, says Thomas. Hey Thomas, how are you, mate? I commented this on your last video, but have you ever seen the network tools mod for super nodes and sloping? I know what it is, but I don't play with it. It's essentially CS2's network multi-tool, isn't it? But yeah, I know of it. I don't think it's in the playset. But no, I've not really used it. I don't really browse Paradox mods, to be honest. This strip of land, I wouldn't mind extending the taxi depot out. Do you have any physical upgrades? That one there. Stay connected on the edge. And then we'll bring this up. And then I'll probably better bulldoze those parking lots off. And the little signs as well. Better bulldoze is such a good mod. When did the stream start? 30 minutes ago. Protagonist. Cautious optimism then? Yeah, I suppose so. That would be a good way to sum it up. Did we sign Blaber yesterday? No, it's David Ornstein dropped the bomber yesterday that there's talks ongoing. First bid rejected, but there's amicable talks ongoing, I think they said, so it looks like it's going to happen. We need a left back though, mate. I can't be doing with Luke Shaw at left back again for another year. I will scream if he starts for Man United again this year. So please buy a left back. Desperately need it. Get some taxes in here. Quite a lot of taxes actually. We'll make gaps in them as if some of the fleet are actually out. And then because they can't get out through there anymore because we've added that upgrade. We'll just do a little taxi gate here. Yeah, it's a nice little addition for the tracks, isn't it? Slightly longer taxi depot. Everyone knows real football starts next weekend, not this weekend. I don't know what side you're on, Flopsky. Do you mean actual real football? Or are you throwing my joke back at me? I'm actually not sure. See you later, man. You have a good evening, mate. Appreciate it. Mayor Cheeks, welcome in. Man, you were going into the season with the same back line 4 years ago. Yeah, the same back line that got beat 4-0 by Brentford on the second game of Ten Hag's season is still the back four. Right, just need help, everyone. It's incredibly depressing. Thicken out these trees between the homes and the industry here. American football, baby. Specifically, American college football. Who are you supporting, Lob? Saw an article the other day that some of the American football college football players are earning like wild amounts, more than NFL players, I believe. Could be inaccurate. Lob can probably speak to that. Let's continue that well-trodden workers pathway behind this unit as well. Which is going to go down to the river, so yeah, that'll make sense, that's fine. You need a Man U preview from me. Do you want to start a fan channel? We'll start doing watch-alongs. Let's open up this little crossroads here as well where the paths diverge. Some possible fencing to supplement the vibe here as well. I think just on the edge of the property. I think it just marks off the houses a little bit, doesn't it? do something like that. See where he walks. Oh, he's taken that way already. Fantastic. Wonderful. Oh, it looks like I actually missed most of the pathway there. Let's just repaint that in. Take a little bit off that side. There we go. Need to do my fantasy Premier League, says David. What's your opinion for the next patch? Looks amazing, the new shadows. Yeah, the new terrain texture and all looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with continued graphical improvements. I've actually not checked the patch notes because I've been playing Zomboid. but yeah, I've seen the pictures in the patch notes where it shows the before and after of the texture rendering. Yeah, I'm always happy for new lighting. Visual updates in particular, for sure. Maybe another little mini industry in this sort of pizza slice here. Let's watch a train go past with a little hydration break here, shall we? And a posture check, please, for you all. Eggsy, welcome into the stream. How are you? You're Virginia Tech hokey. And yeah, with NIL, unless you're drafted in the first round, you make more money playing in college than your first pro contract. I used to live in Blacksburg forever ago. I saw those Escalades, the boosters would give it to players. I believe the highest NID deal was around 6-7 million a year. So yes, high, but low in comparison to the NFL. Your profile picture is me flicking the double bird at University of Virginia after VT scored a kickoff. Is it Flopskate? That's hilarious. I love that. I think we still have a title race in us, hopefully second place. They're not excited to watch Arsenal win again. Are you United fan, Ryan? I assume you're talking about Man United. Yeah, I can't say no about Arsenal, especially since Pep's gone. I don't really rate Maresca, to be honest. We've still got Haaland, so they'll still be up there, but yeah, I don't know. Be a really interesting season, this one. It's like the first season post like the end of the Klopp and Pep domination. Like Pep's finally gone now. So it's like, what's going to happen, you know? It's completely open. Be an interesting year this year. Some of the best teams in college, like Alabama and Ohio State, probably spend 500 million, 50 million just on players. Crazy. What, someone made a gif of you at the game, Flopsky, did they? Enjoying the stream with homemade beef stew in front of you, Eggsy. That sounds absolutely delightful. You're not going to post it in Food Envy? It's disappointing if you don't. Right, okay, so let's go to Tamps. We could do this. We could do Odyssey Manufacturing. What is it you're manufacturing? You have a website I can visit? Nope. Odyssey Manufacturing is the leading supplier of disinfection solutions to the industrial, municipal, and aquatic markets in the state of Florida. So industrial disinfection is what's going on here. That's quite a cool industrial build, isn't it? Look at all those truck trailers. There's loads there, isn't there? Can we get a little sight line of this? What is this stacked up? Is it silos? Who are you? Tampa stamping plant? That's what I want. Is it just silos? It is, isn't it? It's just empty spare silos. They're on. Oh no, that's a tank, isn't it? So we can either do this, a disinfection manufacturing plant, or here there's an enterprise, like admin, distribution, storage, parking lot, warehouse with lots of cars by the tracks. So what do you want to do? Industrial disinfectant or enterprise rent-a-car? You guys can decide. I just had Irish barbecue flavoured crisps. What is Irish barbecue, EMB? It'd be roast lamb, I guess. I've never heard of Irish barbecue before. If you want the gift egg, I can send it to you. Please do, Flopsky, yeah. Stick it in the patrons hangout or something. Any plans for an Everglades-inspired swamp area? Yes, for sure. Yeah, and that's gonna go over here. In this windy, swampy, mangrovey delta sort of setting. Yeah. We get lots of Everglade vibes this far out of the city, all around this stuff over here. For sure. Likely called the Everglades as well, which is probably what you guys will choose to call it for sure. I'm old as fuck. I lived there from 99 to 04. He was a customer at the bank I worked at. He was always overdrawing his account. You're talking about a football player, Laura? I think. Car plant. Build enterprise. Okay. Kind of the same vibes, really, isn't it? Big warehouse, massive concrete lot, loads of rows of cars. Okay. I'm going to probably do a slightly smaller scale here, because I've got a lot less room to play with. So we'll need another warehouse unit again. Let's try use something different. Yeah, it's too big. It's too big. One of these. Yeah, it's sort of that shape, isn't it? I could stick two of them together. I expected Irish barbecue to be regular barbecue without a whiskey flavour. Yeah, it's the first time I've actually heard anyone say Irish barbecue. Yeah. I have no idea. I got them on a whim at the store and they were tasty though. Yeah, Irish barbecue. Well, as long as they're both tasty and delicious, EMB. That's all that matters really, isn't it? I want some car parking at the front of this building, so we'll have access road to connect them in. And then we'll do parking road here. Sweet. And then one's probably enough, actually. Want the extra space for just rows of cars at the back here. I will stick that right into the corner. And then do we have a billboard that has the car brand on it, maybe? Yes, we do. Cities Cars. Hey JK, welcome into the stream. Egg, that comment on Irish Chris almost made me spit my tea out. Glad to hear, Newt. Glad to hear you're finding enjoyment in the streams. Cities Cars is like... I suppose it'll still work. Yeah, okay. I'll just use one of these. It'll still work. Really do love the addition of signage in CS2, you know. It does immense amounts for the game. That sign is tilted. And let's get ourselves a concrete surface down here. Yeah, I'll just go for the American sidewalk one. Obviously that's got a surface on it. What are you? Yeah, let's just use that. That'll be fine. Hey Lilo Mini, how are you? I tried to throw you the host the other day when you said you were live, but we'd missed you streaming by 16 minutes. So, sorry about that. But welcome to the stream, how are you? Tass, how's it going, mate? Welcome in. What makes them Irish barbecue? Barbecue sauce made with Guinness. Should we Google these? Can you identify them from this lineup, EMB? There's Irish whiskey barbecue. They do exist. Yeah, I guess it's just a generic barbecue crisp, isn't it? But Irish flavoured, I suppose. Whiskey, I suppose, yeah. Would probably work. Guinness. Guinness barbecue sauce would probably be pretty good, actually. Bring this fencing down here as well. Just kind of mark off the edge of the storage lot. To there. Let's get some of those billboards on the building as well. That one. Yeah, there we go. Maybe on the other side too. Oh man, that's so close. Thank you. Good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. Very well. Had gym this morning. All went to plan. Had some sardines on sourdough with a little bit of sriracha for lunch, which was absolutely delicious. And yeah, that's it. Went to market, got said sourdough bread. Avoided the temptation to get a pan Swiss and a croissant from the sourdough van there. Very nearly got one. Yeah, we saw there was little sheds out in this car park as well. Because it is still a car park, isn't it? Even though it's not commercially open. Want the little hut here, this one. I'll have that there. And maybe one over here as well. And then is there any rhyme or reason as to how the cars are arranged? All the pickup trucks seem to be here in one row. These are all pickup trucks. And then these are regular cars here, and then more pickups. But it's mostly pickups, isn't it? And a couple of vans as well. Or are they all pickups, but these just have the covered back on them? Maybe they are. Okay. That's fine. We do have a pickup in CS2, don't we? I'm sure. There's that one. I'll search for it. Yeah, there we go. I knew we did. Let's sort the terrain first, though, because I can see very slight bumps there, which the props won't like. And we'll do the big square brush again. Pringles are delicious. Yeah, I like a Pringle. Do you know what I got the other day? BTS Oreos. You know the K-pop band, BTS? Absolutely delicious. They're like brown sugar pancake flavour, but oh my god, wait. Maybe the best flavour Oreo, possibly. Really good. If you see them, get them. Become egg recommended. Let's rotate our pickups. They are really quite close together here, so 4.1 meters apart. Should we go for that? And then actually, do I want the randomization on? They are all different colours. Well, we'll have a row of black ones here, and then we'll have some different coloured ones over this side. And then we'll move to like a regular sort of sedan style car, I suppose. That's quite enterprise, isn't it? There was quite a lot of vans though, wasn't there? Yeah, so let's do a little bit of van variation. We'll have these over here. Glad to hear you're doing good. Thank you, Lilac. Yes. Rune, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the stream. You know who I met and they were really nice. You met Rooney, did you, Lob? That's pretty cool. Rooney's a sound guy. Let's move them back a little bit. And then maybe they've got some like box vans for house movers. Ready to rent out here as well. I really hate what's going on there with the terrain. Might just grab that node and pull it down a little bit. So it pulls the fencing down too. I probably want some decals for this yard as well, with there being so many cars. I'm not sure what tyre decals I've actually got there. None at all in this playset. Did I not save them, or did they move with the install? Did they leave the police training lot? Ah, yes, those decals are missing. Okay, I need to grab them again. That's why they're not there. I wonder why they weren't saved in the mod set. They should have been. I'll get them again off Paradox mods. Got 104 people here as well, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you're all enjoying Kokomo so far. Bringing some more bushes and overgrowth along this area here too. Balamar, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? Martin as well. Nice to see you guys. Tell the story another time, but it was wildly hungover. Got to meet him, some of the DC United teammates at the golf course I worked at. That's pretty cool. Perks of working at a golf course, right? But we get to meet the rich and famous. Okay. I'm really liking how this is looking from the rail. This is exactly what I wanted to create here. I've got to go. I'll catch the rest tonight. See you later, Nook. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate it. Unpopular opinion, I'm not a CS2 fan, but I'm an egg fan, so here we are. Well, thank you for joining us anyway, Lilo. I appreciate it. Is Florida really so flat? I think so. It's maybe not as excessively super flat as this map is, but I think it's a pretty flat state, isn't it? Lob will probably confirm for us. Or SC can as well. I was in Florida last month for a wedding. It was disturbingly flat. Says Schwab. I want to get into CS2, but then I see all the DLC to buy. It's the same with CS1 really though, isn't it? Well, same with every Paradox game. There will be DLC. There's not that much of it for CS2 really, and plus a lot of the content packs, the Creator Around the World packs are all free, and you get probably thousands of assets from them that are, when you include sub-buildings in that as well. Okay, I think I like that now. Looks like a little bit more here too. I'm wondering if I can include a low rent complex here. Can we get... There is no ground pollution here. They might suffer with air pollution though. I just think a bit of a grim apartment complex by the tracks. And also next to a scrapyard. Might be quite a nice thing to put together. Maybe something from the French pack, maybe. Netherlands might also work. I think I like that. Tallest point in Florida is 345 feet. Yeah, it's not that big at all, is it? Yeah, there is a ton of DLC for CS1. How much does it all cost on the Steam page now? We just go to CS1 for a second. Store page. Was it bundle it up? Collection bundle. No, it doesn't full group it, does it? There's 48 items in that DLC pack there. For 13 quid, that's a good deal. What's in that? Industries, Park Life. Everything up to airports. The content creator map packs. That's a sick bundle, man. That's such a good deal. And sports venues, shopping malls. Is everything in it? That's pretty much everything, right? Besides... That's an amazing deal, everyone. Every single CS1 DLC, is it? I think I'm counting them right. Financial districts, the content creator packs are in here. University City, Vehicles of the World. That's a great deal, everyone. If you're missing Cities Skylines stuff, it's currently on a very good sale on Steam. Maybe the low rent to the right of the bridge. And the chemical company to the scrapyard. Yeah, that's probably a good shout actually. Let's do that. And that's a static ploppable, isn't it? I'll use the actual building so people live there. Let's do smaller brush. Or the low rent by the water. Do I want that? Possibly not. I'm not sure what the most Florida looking low rent tower is. These Dutch ones you can pass off as British as well, really, because there's a lot of tower blocks in city centres that look like this. I'm not sure if you really get this sort of building in America, do you? I don't know. Americans of the chat, do you get low rent social housing like this? Or is this much more a European vibe? Jeffrey, nice to see you, mate. How are you? Welcome in. I'm still struggling with enjoying CS2 on my own, but I love this build, it's inspiring. I felt like that for a long time with CS2 as well. I basically didn't play it for like 5 months at the end of last year into the start of this year. But with its mods and 1.6, it is quite good. I enjoy it a lot now. Let's not bring that down that far. 112 of you as well, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Terrain's all over the place here as well. Let's flatten this out a touch before we go any further. Leave it elevated around the pathway. But I'll cut out an area for this low rent complex to occupy by the industry here. And I'll take any layer I can get in this map. Bring a road in for them. This song does my head in. It's far too jaunty. Really hate listening to that one. There's no back entrance on these towers, is there? No. We'll pull some services out there. I'll just use that to wrap up the edge of the car park. And we got some landscaping in. 1 second, guys. My YouTube studio playback is messed up again. Yeah, my YouTube chat crashed then, everyone. Apologies. Do more city showcases, I love those. Yeah, there are more in the queue, but I'm not in a rush to record more city showcase at the minute. Keep them coming in because I will get back to them. But right now, I'm just producing other stuff. But yeah, they will come back. You're not the only person to ask for them this week, actually. So, more people ask for it, the more likely I am to record it. Those would be fantastic on a beachfront. Of course, they should buy them from Instant Gaming, link in the description. I appreciate the support, Jeffrey, but sometimes Instant Gaming isn't always the cheapest. It is worth checking Steam. You won't get all the Cities Skylines DLC for 13 quid on Instant Gaming. That's a really good Steam sale. Like, if you're missing them, it's a steal. You should go and get them. Well, thank you, Jeffrey. I do appreciate you pushing the sponsor. They too will also be very pleased with that. So, thank you. I'm gonna do... I don't want bush lining here, actually. It's a bit too fancy. I think I'm gonna go for hedges instead. Looks kind of like topiary here, which is not the vibe of low rent. Use the hedge net lane instead. That looks more institutional rather than residential, like a work for a school or admin building. You'll see a ton of these sorts of buildings in London. I know they're from the Dutch pack, but they're also very, I guess, Western Europe styled as well. Yeah, we have some similar housing projects that look similar. Yeah, maybe it's like kind of a universal Western design then. Just use US row homes 2 deep. What for social blocks, Exy? Yeah, you could do that. That looked pretty good, to be fair. Maybe try some of those at the back of this, actually, instead of another low rent tower. Chucking our row home filter. 2 deep. What are these ones, Exy? Yeah, they look pretty good as well, to be fair, don't they? I assume you mean these ones. Hey, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the mods list isn't up to date with all the textures and assets you're using in this series. It won't be up to date with the things I put in from last episode, those fast food restaurants. But everything else should be on there. What is it you're missing? There are no textures in the save, so you won't see them anyway. There's only very few custom assets. Perhaps besides that, it's just the mods and the creator around the world packs. Can I continue this hedge line here? Will we have enough room to squeeze that through? Give them some different texture grass here as well, just to mark out the development. The lush grass kind of looks not so lush sometimes. Hey Gino, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Do I want this to be bridge or key walled rather? I think I prefer the key wall. Livestream always kill me because why am I expecting 10 times speed when you detail? Yeah, this is it. You're in the live play here. It can take a while. Settle in. Settle in, Patrick. Just wasn't seeing any custom assets like the fast food ones. Yeah, because I only added them this week, mate. I've just not added them to the play set. If you want them, I'll link you the Paradox mod search on CS2. Or I'll stick them in the playset now actually. So I just searched for fast food and filter for assets and prefabs. And then this stuff here. I'll just say it's already in there. Have you checked recently, Talk? It is already listed in Kokomo's playlist. Or the McDonald's and the Wendy's and stuff that we got last episode. It would have only been updated this week though, so but it says they're in there. So the playlist link should be up to date. There's a lot of fast food places available. Yeah, there's tons of really good assets on Paradox mods now. There's a lot of good ones you can get. Let's maybe paint a little garden in here. Just a bit of overgrown space. Thank you for all the new subscribers as well, everyone. I mentioned earlier we're having like insane amounts of new people at the minute. It'll probably be another 4 weeks before we hit 130k, which is like a major milestone for the channel. So thank you so much for supporting us up to that number. Wild. I checked yesterday, it might just be me. Maybe the link is cached Talk and it hasn't pulled in the new assets if like your web cache is, you know, like holding on to what it used to be. Maybe that's doing it. But yeah, if you just search fast food, you should be able to pull your own, and that's literally all I did. Just fast food, filter for assets, and then grab like the first 4 I found. But yeah, could just be a link refresh as well. What's going on here? Should we carry on the low rent up into this rhombus sort of shape? Yeah, because then we can actually feed that pathway down here as well, which will probably be a nice little end for this little area we're working on actually. Yeah, let's do that. I've answered my own question, everyone. Don't worry. It's all fine. Does anyone have a good weekend coming up? It's essentially pre-weekend day today, isn't it? Which is very exciting. Any fun plans? And can I create a pedestrian crossing with the invisible networks? No. Which is fine. So actually I want to bring this down a little bit. And then up there. And then from that point, we'll make that the end. Just been getting a few crashes on CS2 when zoning recently, but I'm a bit of a mod hoarder, hoping to double my RAM to 64 will help in this regard. Yeah, keeping your mods purged and fighting subscription addiction will always help you with stuff like that. I've not really suffered many crashes in 2 really. Not recently anyway. Earlier on I did. Do we want to go with Eggs's idea? Repetitive row home blocks. Functioning as lower rent, less affordable homes, yeah. By the tracks, do we like that? I think I do. Pre-weekend, they love that, yeah. It's Friday today. Stephen's having a root canal done in Blackburn. So sorry to hear that, Stephen. I'm not sure what's worse, the root canal or going to Blackburn. You could choose either one, couldn't you? I'm going to show off my Corgi foster dog to see if anyone will adopt him this weekend. I don't want to have to keep him forever. He's too cute for me. Oh, maybe you should adopt him, Laura. Maybe you should. I can't play this game without it crashing, and the time it takes is random. It takes 3 business days to load at the minute. It's an absolute nightmare with its load times. 1.6 did something which needs to be fixed. You go down there. Are the ads on?
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, industry in the region is
warm temperatures across the region today. Hope everybody out there has a good one.
Why are you talking? Shut up. Have you unlocked the caravan looking asset? Can make a trailer park. I'm not sure if it was a paradox asset or standard. The only caravan assets I know of are the smaller European looking 2x2 residentials. That's what I use for trailer parks in Project Skylines. Was those little assets. I quite like these though, to be honest. I think these are pretty nice. I think we'll stick with these and go for a bit of a grotty by the tracks vibe, maybe. Yeah, just to reference the packs we were talking about earlier, like, it's all these assets that are free, which is, like, really good. We'll probably make our first tier list, maybe when that next Tease DLC comes out for CS2, because they've mentioned it now, haven't they? The next DLC publicly, so I can actually reference its existence. I'll probably do a DLC tier list for CS2. For the first time. I don't want to connect in there. Get some parking in for these homes too. And keep that fence running at the same time. keep that going on the road, actually. And we can probably get... Do you want to shift the angle here? We probably could. Gives us a slightly more interesting road network. Hey Karina, welcome in. So nice to see you. How are you? If he's still not adopted when I get back from the UK, give him to Karina. Karina will take him. She's arrived at the perfect time. We're talking about dog adoption, Karina. There's a corgi somewhere in America with your name on it. I'm gonna fuse here. I love corgis. I love dogs that are low to the ground. They make me laugh. It's like, how are you surviving so low to the earth? Do you need some help? Is that my favourite thing ever? Oh, go away, pedestrian access. It did. Listen to me. Perfect. And then I'll leave that open for some playground detail in here for people living on this little social development. Stick a basketball court behind it, bit of a rough area, few stains, barrel fire, rundown area. I love the field talk, yeah. That's what I'm on board with here. Maybe some barrel fires underneath this pedestrian bridge here. Local residents are furious. Let's get into this little corner. Yes, how are you, Karina? Welcome to the stream, lovely. It's nice to see you. How about a boat storage place? I like the idea, Adam. Probably not here, but yeah, for sure. Boat storage will be a great detailing point for Kokomo at some point. Maybe the other side of the river here. I asked you guys for suggestions on that last episode, actually. Let's get some really tragic play equipment in here. Some residential stuff, I think, isn't it? Yeah, maybe some shooty hoops against the wall here. Couple of them. First time I've caught you live, says Diani MD. Nice to see you, Diani. Welcome into the stream. If I'm pronouncing your name correctly, that is. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, well, this like lower grade sand pit stuff. Perfect. Bin. On like half a seesaw. No, we can't put that there. That's right in the middle of the basketball hoops, isn't it? We might have room for an actual basketball court in here. Bet I can get you to fit. Let's delete that pathway. And if we spin you around... no, it won't fit here. The decal's going to be over the road. Okay, I'll put that somewhere else though. I'll have a little sport court over here. Maybe actually will it go? Won't go in there either, will it? It's probably too shallow against the bridge. Yeah, it would have been cool there, but no, won't fit. And we'll still do our burning barrels though. Let's bring some like overgrowth and vegetation here. Maybe some tents where the less desirables of Eastern Saratoga are hanging out. Sort of place you'd come to buy nefarious chemicals, etc. Here by the river, by the industrial estates, by the train tracks. They've got such short legs, they do, don't they, Karina? I love them. I don't know if you saw M-Dog's Shetland sheepdogs in Pets of the Serve the other day, but they were very low to the ground. So we'll just make some sort of rough scrubland around the edge here. And then let's get quite a thick row of wild bush of various different ages. And we'll bush off the pathway in. And same this side too. And then we'll have it continue here but break. And then this can be a little area of illegal activity here. So we'll get a barrel. The view from the balconies are amazing, yes. Into your neighbour's bedroom, perfect. The dog combo is Wiener Dog and Great Dane, named Biggie and Smalls. Smalls being the Great Dane, currently have a Golden Retriever. I love Golden Retrievers, saucy. My favourite. Can we change Walnut Lane to Kiwi Lane, please? Kiwi goes much better with strawberries. Yeah, sure. Is that what you like? Literally just started binging Ilium, bit behind, but going to binge it. Glad you're enjoying it, Karina. You might enjoy Project Zomboid as well. We should join us for some zombie sims. Coven. Yeah, do you want to put a snowman coven in here? Trash, like people have been fly tipping down here as well. Mattresses, couches, debris, loads of crap. Stick it all over here. Oh yeah, a trolley cart full of what? Why is the cart going crazy? I want more bushes though. I want that to be like completely sealed from the pathway so it's looks somewhat private. Let's fill those little gaps in there. There we go. Snowman. Are we agreed on snowman? Are we doing covens? We are apparently, yes. Again, the whole channel just keeps repeating, Karina. Every 7 years or so, the content just repeats. That's how it works. You can have a tent each, the drug dealing snowman of Saratoga. Okay. That's the first snowman covered in quite a few years, that. And across from the children's playground as well. Wonderful. Fantastic. Have a look at the unique Imperial Heights apartments that came with the Southwest Pack. Might be useful at some point. It's already in the city, I think, Eggsy. This one. Yeah, Imperial Heights. Yeah, it's in the town centre over here. But yeah, good shout. That is also a good solution for this sort of build.
We're live.
Let's get some bigger trees in here.
About a traffic accident.
How often do you lose characters in PZ? I can't imagine trying to do a noob's guide. I usually die in the first 5 days. Depends. I've died usually now, once I'm past my noob stage for the most part. You know, I can die in the first 4 days. Like, there's nothing stopping it. All it takes is one mistake. But I've lasted as long as 1 year and 2 months is the longest survived. But that was build 41. But yeah, I can die in 2 days as well. it's all down to just whenever you lose focus, really, because that's when you'll die. Why are you playing the ads radio? Can you shut the hell up? It says music non-stop and they break out into conversation midway through. Like, stop talking. Play music. And we can probably get a functional playground in behind this as well, actually. Perfect. Although I'm going to put this at the end of the road. There's a Twitter page from Germany which specialises in pictures of abandoned shopping trolleys. It's truly wonderful. Yeah, that's a good Twitter account. That's a good idea for a Twitter account, isn't it? Let's expand this play area here up to the back of the houses. And then we'll do some nice sort of divided fencing here. Let's bring more of that healthy bush into the equation as well. Let's just keep them small though. It's these ones I want, isn't it? Some palm trees too. Let's not forget we're in Florida. Some coconut palms by the playground. And then we also want to paint this trodden pathway in as well. And then we'll keep the tree line going too. Because this will be the next major waterfront development off the end of this particular bit of the city here. These snow men, if you know what I mean, that's great, Laura. Fantastic cocaine puns. I really love those. Amazing. The puns, that is, not the substance. I am not a sniffhead, for the record. Gotta take off. See you later, Flopsky. Thank you very much for hanging out, mate. You have a good one. The children need to learn what the real world is like. Yes, if anything, it's just character building, isn't it? It does build character. And then maybe just the remnants of like a gazebo here. Like, you know, no one's coming to sit on this anymore. In fact, I might even just make it overgrown. Let's just have some of those tasty bushes around it. Let's go for like sapling size though. And what's the smallest we can get? Right, some of this, and then there's just sort of debris and shit around it because no one's really cleaning it anymore. I really like that area of the city. It's really nice, that, isn't it? Oh, especially with a cargo train going by as well. Yes, please, everyone. Isn't that so much fun? I absolutely love the trains in CS2. They're like so much more realistic. Love to see that, everyone. Yeah, see you later, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. My last dog before this foster was half corgi, half Shetland sheepdog. She was gorgeous and short. Yeah, I bet she was tiny. But she's really small. Corgi and Shetland together. Alright. Let's detail out the rest of this housing estate here. And then we'll probably call the stream there. I literally said in yesterday's episode as well, like, this space will be literal perfect stream space. That's been exactly that. Love getting to spend time with you guys in these little mini areas. Like, no one who watches the episode is going to know that this is here now. It's only the cool live stream people that get to make stupid jokes on the streams. I think I want... Can I move? No, I'm just going to rebuild it. Delete this net lane. I just want it a bit further away from the edge of that slope because it looks a bit precarious. Bring it in here and then that way. There we go. And then chain link will probably be appropriate. Just so it's like protecting them from falling down the slope and also extra gating for the little homes here. This is so authentic to the trash house part of my town. I love to hear that. I'm glad it's hitting home. Let's do more playground stuff in here. Is that a basketball prop? Yes, it is. Let's put that in the playground, shall we? Wait, is that a pram? Is that a stroller? Yeah, I'm not going to use that. Let's just... It's a way to very easily piss someone off, so no, I won't do stroller detailing in this part of town. So we'll stick with our part props here. Let's swing. Little merry-go-round. Little monkey bars and slide combo seems like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Train is going through the bridge. How did that happen? Did I do that in the episode? Obviously. I don't really like that slope anymore. That maybe needs to spiral down now, if it needs to be that high. I mean, the cantineries are still over it, aren't they? Have I accidentally dragged that node up this episode? I don't remember it being like that in the video. That's way too high now. I don't like that. That's about the limit I can get away with. I'll rebuild that side. It's too steep now. Let's get this side of the estate detailed up. Abandoned baby alert. Yeah, I've never seen that prop before. I actually don't even know what that's from. Let's redesign this here. Made us so cool. Yes. Completely agree, Lana. We have fun on the live streams together. The episode people don't understand us. Okay, we'll do that. I'm going to bring some taller trees next to it as well, just so it doesn't seem as high off the ground. It might even be better to bring that under the tracks, turn this section of rail into bridge and have the path go under. But then I do lose my elevated infrastructure here, which I quite like, so... I might just ignore it. We'll see. We'll see if I can tolerate it. Okay. I think I'm happy with that little area. And then over here is what I'm waiting on suggestions for you guys for in the coming episodes, I think. Which is where we're going to have 2 riverfronts to play with. I'm just rebringing the forestry for that as well. Oh, I think I deleted some of the trees on the couple, didn't I? Oops. And then what should we put in this little pizza slice here? Let me know. We've got 121 people here as well, guys. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. Hello, people. Hello, Egg. I'm happy to catch a live stream, even if it is the end. Hey, Duck. Nice to see you, man. How are you? Our wonderful most recent Spice of the Month winner. How are you enjoying the game? What did you choose? I can't remember what you chose now. You enjoying it, at least? I hope so. Yeah, let me know what's going in the pizza slice here, guys. I'm just going to go and top up my water and stretch my spine out a little bit. So I'll leave you with a view of the grim part of town here. Yeah, let me know what's going in the pizza slice. I'll be 2 seconds.
Remember the time I jumped down on you from that oak and broke your collarbone? Sure he does. He was in traction half the summer. Ah, good times. In local coverage, the tourism board just released their figures, and it's good news all around. Tourism was way up over the previous season. Pretty amazing, right, Jim?
You bet, Glenda. I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our bones.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Warm temperatures across the region today. Hope everybody out there has a good one.
And hello, people. So, the honest used car salesman, maybe a baseball field. Well, a baseball field might be a good shout, actually. Especially given the shape of it. And that would go quite nicely, I think, with the residential in the area as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think baseball field. Like a rough trodden one. So we'll basically paint it out of surface painter. So we'll grab tendril brush, yeah, to bring the size down. So a baseball pitch. Can I get it small enough to chisel out like the base? Like where the batter would stand? Or something like that. And then is it 3 bases in baseball? So they run up to first base. Then up to second base. Eat that going a bit further up actually. Let's eat this whole space up. This isn't to regulations, obviously, before the baseball police come after me. It's like, you know, something kids have just trodden down over generation. I don't know if I've got any baseball themed props, have I? I don't think there is in the game. There's nothing baseball related. What could you use as like the base pads? There must be a prop for that. Like a curb, maybe? Anything? No. There'll be something. Probably something industrial. I wonder if we can just get a crate and just sink it into the ground. It's a diamond, my dear. Sort of a diamond, isn't it? Up and down, left and right. Base 1, 2, 3 home run is how it would work. I suppose. I've never watched a game of baseball in my life. Yeah, just give me like a basic crate. One of these. And then we'll move it, let it stay in the ground. If I just tell it to go down. Yes, it will. Okay. Maybe something a bit bigger than that then. Yeah, something like that. A manhole cover. Is that what it's called in Find It? Can't see it here. No. I mean, this'll do. This looks like a baseball base, doesn't it? Somewhere where you have to hit with your foot, I think is how it works. I don't have any bleachers, do I? Oh no, there is. These are a bit developed though. Maybe one of these. There is a terrain difference here as well. These should just be sub-buildings. I don't think they want a road connection, do they? No. My entire knowledge of baseball comes from Who's On First routine. Not familiar with it, EMB. Got 131 of you here as well, guys. Thank you for so many of you for joining me. Let's give this a chain link fence as well. You've got to even out the diamond or I'll die right here. Are you the baseball police, Laura? Is it you who's gonna give me regulations? Also, you want me to eat it more into this so it forms... Okay, I think I know what you want me to do. Hold on, bear with me, Laura. So you want me to come out like that? And then have that come up there a little bit. So it makes like this. Is that better for you? Bit wide now there. Gonna thin that out a little bit. Is that better? Move my bases. Happy with that? Oh dear. There we go. Wait. Way better, thank you. You've been very welcome, Laura. If you do enjoy correctly regulated baseball fields, everyone, leave me a like on the stream. Some of my favourite sort of builds to do this as well, you know, these like suburban pockets. There's almost like infinite variation of them essentially. A lot of fun to piece together. Is there any ball related signage? No, not really. Yeah, when did they add these actual ball props in? I don't remember these being here at all. Oh, we need the thrower's pitch as well, don't we? If that's a thing. Am I saying that right? The dude who stands in the middle. Is he the thrower? I feel like that sounds wrong. Pitcher? Is that the word? Do a little rectangle brush for this. That was not the shape I asked for at all. I just want a rectangle, please. Can you just do that? There you go. That'll sort of do it. Maybe an invisible pathway along the run. I mean, I could hook it into the other pathway. If I just made it a closed loop, they obviously won't use it. But yeah, sure. Let's do that. So it'll connect there, but then I guess I can also do it down here as well. Because then they might actually take it this way too. You're missing an outfield, but honestly this is pure entertainment for me. What's an outfield, Saucy? You can't drop terminology without context. You're just raising more questions. What's an outfield? A different texture throughout it as well. a park sign. Gotta go. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Lilo. Thank you for hanging out with us. You have a good rest of your Swedish evening. Needs more grass behind the dirt is what he's saying. Oh, what you mean, like somewhere for the ball to go? I get you. Yeah, I get you. I can remove some trees. Does this qualify as outfield now? We're learning so much today, everyone. Is that right? I mean, it could go into the Enterprise. take out some car windows. Is this better for your baseball, please? I guess we need the home base as well, don't we? If I may say so myself, I think that's a pretty decent improvised baseball pitch. Do we want fence in here? Probably, right? If you ever come to Colorado, I'm taking you to a baseball game. I actually want to go to Colorado, Laura. I have Italians that live across the street from me, and the lady's brother lives in Colorado. And I was sat speaking to her the other day, and she was showing me pictures. It's like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm a big fan of the American West, though. Colorado, Arizona, Utah, they're all like really gorgeous, aren't they? Live in a beautiful part of the world. Let's reposition some of these trees. Okay, you happy with that baseball, please? You honestly did very well for not knowing baseball, so I'm glad to hear that, Saucy Biscuit. I'm glad it paid off. Should we build them a parking lot as well? I've said this isn't a proper facility, but it's kind of turning into one, isn't it? I think I quite fancy a curved parking lot that matches the curve of the road here across the street for the baseball people to arrive at. We'll do perpendicular alleyway. Let's snap into grid. And do... Why are the ads coming back, man? Is the radio bugged now? My ads are turned off. Let's move to Smooth Vibes FM. Sure. And then we'll plug this back in. To the red. And then I'll just have that forest line that was kind of marking the edge of this area reappear around the back of the car park instead. Colorado here too. Right-handed hitters love that field. Left-handed hitters hate this one simple field. Make a YouTube video out of that. Right-handers love these 5 simple tricks. Do some baseball clickbait. I was gonna say you won't believe what I did with my right hand, but that could probably be taken quite badly out of context, so probably wouldn't say that. And we probably deserve a corner commercial building here as well. But yeah, Colorado's really beautiful. Really beautiful place. Do you want another fast food restaurant here? What do you guys eat after you finish playing baseball? Taco Bell? you want a Taco Bell next to the baseball pitch? Would anyone eat Taco Bell after baseball, or is that a recipe for disaster? Maybe spin it around. I'm not sure if I want it on a couplet or not. No, I think it has to be facing the main road, doesn't it? It makes no sense for it to be not be. They would never set it up like that. A Slurpee, ice cream, barbecue, says Michael. First time catching a stream, but wanted to say I am loving the series, being from Florida. It looks so realistic to Tampa. Looking forward to seeing what you do for the big city. Thank you so much, Guy. Whereabouts in Florida are you from? If you let me know, I can take inspiration from your town if you like for a build. Go check it out on Google Maps now if you want, actually, if you let us know. Of course, don't give me your actual address. I'm not trying to dox you. But yeah, if you give us a town name or a district name, we can go have a look if you like. And thank you for the kind words, mate. I appreciate it. I'm always happy to hear the approval of the locals. We had a lot of that same thing in Ilos with the Phoenix recreation. A lot of the locals are like, yeah, this is Glendale. It's like, brilliant, thank you. Thank you for verifying me. Get more palmage of various age around here as well. McDonald's after baseball is perfect. Did you guys leave your comments on the Kokomo episode asking what your orders were? Quite a few people did, actually. I really love this bit of the town, man. This area just flows so nicely, doesn't it? This little corner nook by the tracks, cheaper housing, dirtier industry. There's more work to do over here as well. I'm not sure if we'll get this done today, though. Just finish the series, everyone. Just complete the city now over a 3-month live stream. It just doesn't end. I'm actually not sure if there's a point YouTube kicks me off. If it's like, stop streaming. I actually don't know if that happens. Just move some of the pedestrian crossings here. We don't need so many. Chick-fil-A after baseball. I would not choose Taco Bell, but I never do. Any reason for that, Laura? Are you just not a fan of Mexican food, or is it the quality? Is it location? Could be for kickball too, since it's kind of makeshift. It's absolutely kickball. Great shout, says Michael. Yeah, a little bit of kickball. I'd be happy with that, I think. It's a really nice addition for just something behind residential, especially when that's such an awkward space as well on the curve of the row homes. It's like, what a great way to fill a little bit of pizza slice, isn't it? I could actually murder a pizza tonight, you know? I actually love a pizza. I need to not, though, because I went to the gym today. So avoid it. There's too much good Mexican close to you, yeah. So they're out-competed then, Laura, yeah? I'd love to see someone walk on the baseball pitch. I don't think they will. I think it's just the long way round for them, isn't it? Can you name the field, the English baseball field? I can if I'm not in Saratoga here. I think I am though. What happens if I create another area over an area? I'm actually not sure. Yes, it works. Sure. What do you want it to be? The English baseball field. There you go. Why does pizza have to be so tasty? Do you know what pizza I've really gotten into, which is a little bit heinous? My last couple of pizza orders have been pepperoni and pineapple, which is elite, and Donna meat. Basically like just a margarita, so like super mozzarella with Donna meat. Like, oh my god. Incredible. So good. But I think I'll leave you with that thought, guys. We're coming up to just over 2 hours now, so I think we've taken on enough today with some really interesting builds. You know, if you ever need inspiration for filling random bits of city by tracks, Google Earth has given us perfect inspiration today. Really happy with everything we've done through here today. I'll include some cinematics of this at the start of the next Kokomo episode, so the episode people can catch up. And yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing next week. What does the city want? Labour. Oh, it's going to be more residential, isn't it? Because it's all the city wants is endless residential, so we'll have to grow the population again. Maybe we'll do this riverfront then. Maybe I'll wait for some more ideas to come in the comments, and then we'll tackle this space next episode. And then finally bring a close to Saratoga in this last section. Might be 2 episodes in here though, that's quite a big space. We will see, but that's the progress so far, everyone. I hope you're enjoying our first properly modded CS2 expedition together. I am thoroughly enjoying it. Where's all the water gone? What the hell? Why has the water disappeared out of the community college? Why has that happened? Why has that happened? I have no idea why that's happened. I'll have to fix that. Either way, there's always something to fix. Perfect. But yeah, let's have a little nice view of the English baseball field today, shall we? Yes, thank you for hanging out with me, people. I really appreciate your time with me. We hit like 130 people tonight, which is the busiest stream we've had for a while, so I really appreciate the support. Shout out to Laura, Saucy Biscuit, Guy Deschamps, Karina, Daniel, Ian B, Stephen, Karina, of course. So nice to have you back in the streams. Don't be a stranger. Come say hello to us, please, in the Discord you missed. And we need pictures of Molly as well. Like, you bought a dog and then don't post pictures of it. Offense. Arrest that woman. We want Molly pictures, Karina. Fantastic stream. Booting up CS Shiftlers. Glad to hear, Boots. Enjoy your build, mate. Yes. Next episode of Zomboid Noobs Guide is out tomorrow. And there was a video that went out today for 42 bases in build 42. So watch that if you haven't already. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. As always, enjoy the rest of your day.